Welcome to our tour of our RV. It's a 2002 Travel Supreme 36-foot Class A diesel pusher. We'll do the interior first and get around to the outside at some point. As you walk in the door, you got the front seats, the cockpit, all the controls and stuff, backup camera here, generator here, TV, tech cabinets, got our weather station up here. Not a whole lot of stuff in the tech cabinets yet. It's still an ongoing process. A lot of stuff yet to be going in there. I'll show you behind the TV. This is where we keep our internet. TV pulls out here, angles around however you want. And inside we have our MoFi mobile router with an AT&T SIM card in it, unlimited data. So far it's been great. Speeds aren't the greatest, but it does keep us connected, and we're both able to work and do video calls and whatever else we need to do for our jobs. This isn't finished either. It's got the paddle antennas on it now. I do have a better antenna I'm going to put on it. It needs to be mounted to the roof. It's just sitting in this cabinet right now. Oops. Oopsie. It's just basically it's a MIMO antenna with connections, two connections for cellular, two for Wi-Fi, and one for GPS. And this will mount up on the roof and come down through here. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to go on the roof yet, but that's part of it. Well, get back in there. This is just storage for right now until I get stuff built in the way it needs to be. Hopefully it'll be really high-tech and extremely fancy by the time I'm done with it. It'll all be really super cool. Place to hang hats and keys over here. Our shoe storage is just usually right down on the floor right here. We'll just kick our shoes off when we come in and keep shoes there. Keep from tracking in too much dirt. Although these guys don't kick off their shoes. They bring in plenty of dirt and hair and destruction and all that sort of stuff. This is Ryder. Say hi to the bunch, Ryder. Say hi. And we've got Gracie in her bed over here. Clyde running away from the camera because he's a little shy. Okay. We both work full-time from the road. We have full-time jobs. We have to clock in every day. It's an 8-hour day, regular 40-hour week for us. So I need to put in desks for us to work from. We've got good internet, so we need good desks and good computers set up. This is mine. The desk, originally there was a recliner here and a little cabinet, and I'll put a picture in of what it looked like before. I built in the rest of the desk over this cabinet. It's a wood burnt piece of plywood, basically maple plywood. Nothing real fancy. It's just it does what it's supposed to do. Enough room for computers and stuff. And over on the other side is Bridget's. Same deal basically. This was the dinette. There were a couple of chairs that came in here with it. They weren't attached or anything, so they were easy to take out. The table is still in there. It can still pop up, and there's a couple of extensions on there, so we can get in there and still use the table if we have to. Haven't needed to yet, but this is Bridget's desk. It's a little bit bigger than mine, but she's got more clutter, so she needs the space. And I will turn this over to Bridget now and let her kind of take you through the kitchen, and we'll go from there and see what's next. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Bridget. So I'm going to take you through more my spaces over here. You saw my desk that I work from every day. Like Rick said, we both work 40 hours a day. We actually have dividers that go around us, so when we do video calls, it's not an issue. People aren't seeing my husband behind me. And I also run a clothing business, so I do lives on social media and through an app constantly, so it kind of gives us a little more sense of being secluded and not around a bunch of noise. While I'm not working, my divider is actually up here out of the way. Rick just came up with this earlier. When we travel, it has to come down and go on the bed because this is the slide out. So it will actually have to move, but during the regular day-to-day, it's nice that we can put it up out of the way. Otherwise, it's kind of just one of those extra pieces that would be in the way. From there, I guess you could say the kitchen is my domain. We have a really nice kitchen and a lot of cupboard space. There's cupboard space down here that goes all the way back there. As you can see, I did not get rid of my Instapot. I love Instapot cooking. Just because I'm in an RV doesn't mean I can't do special things. So that's there also. Counter space. Counter space is always at a premium, but honestly, I found being as it's just Rick and I don't need a whole lot. We're empty nesters. We just moved out on our own. It kind of sounds like we're teenagers or something, but just moved out on our own without our two girls. So we have plenty of room here to turn around and do things. Our sink is perfect for what we need to do. This is our cooktop right here. It's covered during any other time, so if I have chopping or anything to do, I can have it on there. Honestly, for the most part, it's where we keep the dog biscuits. So the dog biscuits are key for a small space, rewarding our babies. We have a convection oven and microwave. It's all in one. So while this is a propane gas stove top, I don't have an actual oven. This right here does both, and that makes it nice and easy. Now it is a little bit smaller than a standard oven, and you can get different bakeware items to fit in there still, so not an issue. I have spices up here. We've got them a little organized in tubs, makes it easier, but I have plenty of room for cups and mugs. And then over here you have like our regular eating ware, which we have more than we need when it's just the two of us, honestly. So from there we've got the fridge and the freezer. This has been probably one of the hardest things for us to adjust to. So Rick and I are used to shopping at Costco, Winco, Albertsons, and Walmart. We can't do that anymore because we have a very limited space for things and we can't store them anymore. So this is what we have. Learning and readjusting is part of this whole process. Over to the side here, we have an ice machine. Rick and I drink a lot of ice water, so we go through a lot of ice. This, honestly, it is big and bulky, and it does take up space, but it's worth it. If you're considering an ice machine, do it. Seriously, do it. My Keurig coffee maker, right there for me, quick and easy as I'm working over here at my desk. I can turn around and make my coffee. I also make iced tea with it. Makes it easy. Coming back here, we have the pantry, which is the other, kind of like the refrigerator. It's a lot smaller than what we're used to. So these unfortunately do not pull out. Yet. Rick's working, that's a future project. But with this, I'd have to say the pain point for me is I have short arms. Rick has abnormally long arms, so he can reach things that I cannot. But as you can see, it's pretty deep back there.
You're making me sound awfully ape-like.
You said it, I didn't. So what's nice is the light comes on automatically when I open it and shuts off. Here we have our laundry center. Washer and dryer. We do have 2 separate ones here. We're considering eventually moving to an all-in-one washer and dryer, but we're not there yet. But right now this works. It works really well. Coming into our bedroom, this is kind of both of our areas. We have a vanity section, which makes it a lot easier for us. You know, we've kind of staked out our shelf, you know, for different things that are in here. Stuff that tends to pile up here, we do have to take down when we're moving. But again, not a big deal. Really not a big deal. Plenty of drawers and a cupboard right there for us to use. So not a worry. Behind us is the bathroom.
Oh, well, I'm just going to show you in it.
No.
Okay.
No, the bathroom is pretty simple, you guys. Shower, toilet. We've got a cupboard right up there.
Good place to keep laundry supplies, extra shampoo, soap, stuff like that, you know.
Nothing major, really. It works. I will say the shower is, honestly, the shower is the worst. It is small, and I am a plus-size woman, so that shower is not ideal, but you know what, for the pluses, all the other pluses for moving down to small and in an RV, it's okay. I can live with it. So Rick has designed the side of it. If you notice here, we have got on here different postcards for when we were traveling. We went to Hawaii a couple years back, and then to California, and as we go, he's going to keep adding more here because my guy can't help himself.
And I got to show you my door.
Oh, okay. Show the door.
There's the inside of my door. So we got a view while we're, you know, answering nature's call.
Okay, in here are our bedroom. So as you can see, this is our bed. It is a short queen. So for myself, it works okay because I'm only 5'4". Rick,
my toes stick out a little bit on the end.
Yeah, they do. Over here to the side now, I mentioned before I have a clothing business that I do. So I'm constantly trying to make room in my closet. If you'll see here, I've got things organized. Rick did my jewelry little hooks, which we have to do more because even though they're on both sides,
He's got way more jewelry than I've got hooks.
Yeah, pretty much. But I keep a lot of my all of my hangable stuff here, and I've got drawers from there that I can put stuff into. I also did off behind Rick here. Compare his, yes.
You know.
Yep.
Okay.
The other side, though, behind him is where I keep my makeup and hair stuff. So this is, I can sit on the edge of the bed, look in the mirror, and do my makeup. So it's a nice place to keep it out of the way rather than on the vanity taking up space. It works out better. The closet doors here. Now this is a little bit different. It's not a hanging closet. It's got shelves. So they work well. I got this side. I have plenty of room to expand, which is good. Now Rick's side, you guys watch this.
I got a little less room to expand, but you know.
Yeah,
got some stuff.
My guy loves boxes and bags, and he's got plenty there. But I'll let him continue and explain this part.
I got camera gear, more camera gear, just, I mean, you know, stuff you gotta have. Then we've got a little bit of hanging space over here for jackets and extra pants and things like that. And we've got over the bed storage, got room for some more clothes up there. My sun hat for when it's really hot. That's most of the bedroom. I'm standing on the engine compartment right now. That's why I'm up a little bit. The engine, it is a diesel pusher rear engine. The engine's under the bed for about half of the bed through hereabouts. Then we've got storage under the bed for the rest of it. Since we do have a cat, had to figure out where to put the litter box. That it wouldn't be in the way, messy, smelly, and all that sort of thing. She wasn't crazy about my idea, but it's working so far. We've got the litter box under the bed. Get my crop here. And he's been digging happily in there. So yeah. Anyway, I built a little cat door in the side. Ryder, out of the way. Out of the way, buddy. Out of the way, buddy. A little cat door built into the side of the bed so he can get in and out. His food and his litter box is in there. Obviously needing attention. I don't know if he's complaining about something or just being a cat. And over here we have our electrical stuff. Got our AC breaker panel, our DC fuse panel, our heat and cooling controls, slide out button. That's about it for now. There'll probably be some more stuff in here when I get the solar put in. I'll probably put in a monitor in here somewhere where it'll fit for keeping track of the batteries and the charge cycles. Solar is upcoming. I've got most of the stuff I need to get it done. I just need time and a place to do it, and maybe a little bit of help would be good. Our wands from our trip to California last year.
Harry Potter World in Universal Studios.
And I've got mine over there, and we're personalizing it as we go. It'll probably be decorated pretty good before we're done. We'll have probably a couple 100 pounds of just stuff. My previous RVs up here. Be a little glimpse there. I've lived in a van, in an Airstream, in a tent, in a little funky looking brown trailer I kind of rebuilt. So I've done this a bit before. It's kind of new for Bridget, but we're going to give it a shot living full time in an RV and see where we end up.
It's gonna be an adventure.
That's the idea. That's our house and our family. He'll probably be in a lot of these videos because he doesn't like to be ignored. She'll probably be in a lot of these videos sleeping because that's what she does best. Gracie! Gracie! Say hi, everybody, Gracie. There we go. Clyde is hiding somewhere, probably under the bed.
Under the bed.
Yeah. His favorite spot is the passenger chair. He can look out the window there and watch what's going on. We've got Reflectix up on the windows to keep it cool. It's tail end of summer weather here. It really helps. We get into cooler weather, we'll probably take the Reflectix down and be able to actually see outside a bit more. That's our house. Hope you enjoyed it.